Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 2 of my Madden NFL 19 playthrough. Joe Nero and his 1-0 New York Giants are on the road to take on the 0-1 Dallas Cowboys, and this is a pretty big game in my opinion. If we can come out of here with a win, we will not only be 2-0, but we will be 1-0 in the division, while also dropping the Cowboys down to 0-2. That would be a pretty big deal, but of course the Dallas Cowboys, they are no pushovers, right? Their defense isn't fantastic, let's be honest here. They're not as good as the Jaguars, which we beat in week 1, but their offense is actually pretty freaking good, like way better than the Jaguars, at least in my opinion, and as a result, I'm kind of worried that our defense is not going to be keeping us in the game like they did during the very first episode. I have a feeling I really need to put up a lot of points for us to win here today, so hopefully I will not disappoint. I want to thank you guys so much for all the support on the very first episode, and hopefully we can keep the momentum going here with the second episode. Let's start things off here with an inside zone, one of our favorite plays, and giving the ball to our running back Saquon Barkley, who had 100 yards in his first career NFL game. That was pretty fantastic. Let's not run to the side of Sean Lee, by the way. Let's try to avoid that best we can, and decent blocks. There you go. 1 carry, 3 yards. I'll take it. I mean, yeah, right there. 20 carries for 101 yards and a touchdown in his first NFL game. If we can repeat some of that success this week, that would be pretty fantastic. But here, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be our very first attempt at going 5 wide here for the Giants. Let's see. And we're just going to go ahead and take this. We're going to take this ourselves. Why am I diving for? I definitely wanted to slide, but I'll take the dive, I suppose. But now it's 3rd and inches. I somehow did not get the first down there. Let's go for the 24 zone open. I like the idea of a 2 tight end set so a linebacker can't blitz in and hit us from behind. They're pushing up on us. They want to stop it, but I really feel as though it's going to be a pretty easy first down, assuming everyone holds their blocks. And they do. Look at Saquon Barkley go. Look at him go, dude. It is so much fun having a good running back for a change. Okay, he's getting back up. I was worried there. You guys saw that? How he was laying down awkwardly? I'm like, he better not be hurt. I mean, Jonathan Stewart's okay, but I really want Saquon Barkley to be available the entire season. Let's go for a slants play here. I've done a bit of scouting, and it looks like when it comes to... Oh, never mind. And we're going to wait for it. And wide open. Catch that, buddy. There you go. Go for the juke. No. Nate Solder is down. That's our left tackle. I kind of need my left tackle. I'm a right-handed quarterback. That's my blind side. Someone call up Joe Thomas. I'm bringing him out of retirement. We need another left tackle, apparently. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad. But I did some scouting going into this game, which I think I'm going to try to do more of that for this series. Like, really taking a look at the opposing team's defense, seeing how we can maybe exploit it. It's looking like the Cowboys, their front 7 is pretty solid, not going to lie. But their defensive secondary is not all that great. So I feel like, oh, look at him go, dude! Look at him go! He is insane. I feel like if we're really going to have a lot of success today, we need to actually air it out a bit more than we did in the first episode. But here we are just running the ball constantly. They're definitely sending a blitz, right? I mean, this is without a doubt a blitz. If it is, I want to maybe hit Ingram, exploit the blitz itself, or maybe OBJ in a one-on-one. We're going to see. And he's open. There you go. Oh, I was actually hoping he was going to stiff arm him or something like that. We're 2 for 2. 39 yards here to start off the game. Of course, rocking the red jerseys. I figured because the Cowboys always rock their white ones. At least they do like 90% of the time. Instead of us rocking our blue ones, having like blue on blue, let's go with our red jerseys, which I freaking love, by the way. All right, Barkley. Get in the end zone, buddy. Right here. Right here, buddy. Look at him go, dude. All right, hurry up. 4 carries, 25 yards. He's actually killing it right now. Where is Sean Lee? Sean Lee's, he's got nothing. He's got nothing. And Saquon Barkley. Oh, dude, he's still up. He's still up. Wait, did he that shouldn't be the end of the play. Did his knee ever touch the ground? That's still an active play, in my opinion. Look at him. He's not actually on the ground. No, like his elbows or his knee or anything. What's the actual rule? Like, there's got to be like a point of contact or something like that, where his knee or something has to go down besides just his hand, right? I don't know. Do we dare go for a halfback toss on the 3rd and inches? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we do against this defense. But what we can do is we can go ahead and do this play right here, which is going to involve Evan Ingram coming across. He may get the 2nd touchdown of his season here, and he's wide open. Easy game, boys. Easy game. I really wish I could get the ball to OBJ a bit more because I think, he had one catch in the first episode. He's not really doing anything this episode either. I'm going to be getting him the ball. We're easing into it. But right now, Evan Ingram is so freaking good. He's always open. He always makes the play. I love it, dude. I love it. But what a way to start off the game there. Just driving down, getting ourselves... oh, there we go. We actually got the extra point. It took a moment for it to actually go through. I thought we missed the extra point for a second, but we put up 7. Not bad whatsoever. And it looks like our defense has held for the first drive. So now the New York Football Giants have the lead and they have the ball. Let's try to extend that lead by getting the ball to OBJ right here. And he's open-ish. Oh! Oh! Maybe I shouldn't throw to OBJ. I don't think he wants the ball after that. I think after that hit, he's just like, all right, I'll go back to just running routes and, like, taking up double coverages and stuff like that. You don't need to throw to me. I promise. It's okay. I don't feel bad. And wide open, dude. You guys are leaving my Look at him go. Oh, no way. Oh, imagine if he would have stiff arm. He's still up. Why are they blowing the whistle? I know there's a rule in the NFL, and I think football in general, where if they're holding you up, like, if they're keeping you standing or trying to strip the ball and you're not actually moving, they'll actually call the play dead. But I feel like right there, he could have actually kept on going. I feel as though they called the whistle a little bit too early. All right, let's go for a run play here. We're actually picking apart this defense right now. I mean, they're nowhere near as good as the Jaguars' defense, but I think we would actually be, playing this well against them. Look at Barkley go, dude. Barkley is so good. Do we just go for his slants here? I mean, these crossing routes have really been working so far. I mean, look at the distance between OBJ and, like, most of the defenders on him. And, okay. All right. Take it easy. And he's open. I love being able to buy time like that. That's actually insane. 5 of 6, 78 yards and a touchdown. Freaking Joe Nero. Welcome to the league, buddy. If we go for a slant side, oh no, I think we go for the 5 wide, boys. I think we go 5 wide, and we're going to see how much this defense wants to try and stop us. Let's send OBJ deep. It seems silly to have Barkley be a deep threat. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But maybe if OBJ's a one-on-one, if not, we can maybe hit Ingram or Barkley. And nobody. No! I should have just hit my receiver coming across. I saw him there. I saw him. And there's my first interception. Oh, I'm super disappointed about that, man. I am super. What? So let me know. I just for those documenting everything here. That was the first interception of Joe Nero's career. It was going to OBJ. Byron Jones picked it off. But ignoring that for a second, our defense not only held, but got us the ball on the 1-yard line. Get it? No, dude, go north-south. Never mind. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Just never listen to me again, dude. How did he do? At first, I'm like, dude, why are you cutting this outside? You're about to lose like 4 yards for no reason. And he just outruns their entire defense. We also had a pretty good block there from Shepard. I mean, he didn't properly block him, but he held him up just long enough. Either way, we got our first pick of my career out of the way, which is something that, man, it was inevitable, right? It was eventually going to happen, but I wish I didn't have it happen that way because I had a wide open receiver. Barkley was wide open. I could have just dumped it off to him, but instead I tried to take the deep shot, and I said time and time again, that's the problem about having OBJ on your team. You always feel like you want to take those shots with him because he's like literally the second best receiver in the entire league, third best player in the entire game. You want to take those shots, but I gotta stop doing it. I don't have the throw power or the throw accuracy downfield for those big shots like that. Like, if he's super open, sure, take the shot. But most of the time, don't force it. And I end up forcing it, and I threw the... I'm so mad about that interception. But either way, man, Saquon Barkley is having himself quite a game. Do we dare try? No, the screens don't work. I always want them to work, but they never actually work. So I'm not even going to bother with it. Not even going to bother. But we're going back. We're going back to the 5 wide here. Ingram could be running out. I like Barkley actually on the slant here. I mean, maybe OBJ. I was just talking about how I don't want to force it to him, but maybe OBJ. But really, I think, oh my gosh, I have to do this. I have to do it. He's got to beat. He's got to beat OBJ with the one-handed catch. And oh, I thought he was going to break the tackle. I'm literally standing up in my chair right now. I actually thought he was going to break that tackle. I had to do it. I had to do it, dude. 59 yards. 59 yards. The big play. Oh, I really thought he was going to break that tackle. I'm sure he's kicking himself for that. One-handed even. Although I'm noticing, maybe it's because he's got like really good stats, but it seems like OBJ always goes for a one-handed catch in this game. All right. We got Saquon Barkley. Oh, I don't know if I like this. They've got Sean Lee right there, man. They got Sean Lee showing blitz right where I want to run. Let's go for a slant. If he's actually blitzing, it's going to really hurt their team. And he's not actually blitzing, but he leaves a wide open Shepard. You hold on to it? Good job, dude. There you go. And now we're going to go rip here for a halfback ISO. I mean, Shepard's got 4 catches already. And easy touchdown? Easy touchdown, Saquon Barkley. You can't make this stuff up, man. This team. This freaking team. The Cowboys, I forget what they were when I booted up the game. They have like an 80, I want to say 83, 84 overall, something like that as a team. We have a 75 overall, and we are just running over them. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. And our defense keeps holding them. How is that possible? Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott. I mean, they don't have Des Bryant anymore. By the way, guys, I looked this up after the very first game. I like looking through the league, and I get really into my Madden series, right? So I look at the league, I look at the transactions and the stats and stuff like that. And, of course, Des Bryant in real life is a free agent. So he's a free agent here in my series. I started this series after the Raiders trade Khalil Mack. So the Bears do have Khalil Mack. I went and took him, and I put him on the Bears. But Des Bryant was a free agent, right? And so I was kind of interested to see who was going to sign him. And I was kind of hoping my team would do it, to be honest. But guess who got him? I can't make this stuff up, guys. Guess who got him? I swear to you guys, cross my heart, hope to die, I did not put him on the team. The Browns. The Browns signed him. You guys know I'm a Browns fan in real life. I really want them to sign Des Bryant in real life. But, yeah, obviously that hasn't happened. They offered him a contract, but he hasn't accepted it or anything like that, at least as of right now, as of this recording. Yeah, but the Browns have him, which I think is actually kind of hilarious. Look at this stadium, AT&T Stadium. I'm excited to play in this stadium every single year. That's going to be fun. All right, 3rd and 13. What do you think, boys? Do we even really take a shot here? We're on our own 6-yard line. Do we really want to take a... I think we just go for a run. Honestly, I think we just go for the run here. Don't force anything, man. Just don't force it. Go for the run. Jonathan Stewart actually is in there right now. Let him get some yards, and then we're going to punt it off. No sense in making a big risk here. Watch him actually get this first down, man. Watch him actually do it. I mean, look at the stats down there. It's looking like Le'Veon Bell had a pretty good game. All right. Why is he even showing all this when it's going to take control and put me inside the Super Sim. All right, and we punt off, and I swear, dude, this Cowboys offense has nothing right now. They have absolutely nothing. They punted off, I would assume, back to us because we now have the ball here on the 6-yard line. I want to try this, but I feel like it's not going to work. I feel like the screenplays in Madden 19 just don't work at all anymore. I mean, look at that, dude. We have 3 people that can't block 1 guy. And that just happens all the time for some reason. But it's looking like, can I actually change this? Tempo, no huddle, chew clock. Okay, so if I change this to chew clock, you guys taught me when I did my Madden live stream about this. No, it doesn't accelerate the clock down. There's something I can do, I feel like, that will accelerate the clock. But we're on the 3-yard line here, and if they stuff Saquon Barkley in the backfield, that will be a safety. That will be a safety. Never mind, we're good. He's got us. He's got us. They're actually going for timeouts here. They would like to get the ball one more time before the half. How do I do a chew clock? We have normal tempo. There's something I can do. I'm not sure what it is. I'll have to look into that after this episode. I want to go for this, man. I kind of want to go for this because I feel like they will. No, they won't have any timeouts. It's got to be said, they will not have any timeouts if we punt off to them here. So it won't be the end of the world. And he's open. I mean, I wasn't really trying for the first down there, just trying to get a little bit of yards. Maybe if you would have broke a tackle, it would have worked out, but I'll take it. So we're going to be punting off to the Cowboys. They are going to be they're going to be trying to score against us, I suppose. And they're going to have good field position. They're going to be about, 40, 50-yard line, something like that. Let's see. They drove down, they got their touchdown, and now we have the ball. They did that with, like, no time whatsoever. What the heck, man? Now we have a ball game again. But, again, we're probably just going to run. We're going to run out the half here, I think. I really don't see a major point in taking any big risks downfield. Look at Jonathan Stewart go. And, you know, let's do some hurry-ups. I mean, they have no timeouts whatsoever. So we're just going to do a hurry-up into another run play. It didn't really work out for us there the first go, but we're going to cut this to the left and basically do one more run play here before the half. See what Jonathan Stewart can do. Get my man some stats. Get up there, buddy. There you go. All right. Not bad. Not great. Not bad, though. He's definitely a north-south runner, which is pretty good. Now, I wonder how the halftime report actually looks, because in the first game, we couldn't actually see it because I couldn't control anything when it was actually happening. So let's go ahead and watch this just to see what's actually like. If it's terrible, we'll skip it.
We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute, but first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, where it was the visiting Ravens who were able to come in and take this one on the road. Joe Flacco, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounce back from the defeat on opening weekend. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Carolina Panthers. 20-12, your final score. And finally on Monday night, a good one in the NFC. Seahawks, Bears from Soldier Field. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
That was actually terrible. Like, I'm sorry I even showed that to you guys. That was really, really bad. Like, why didn't they actually show anything? Like, they should have showed the highlights from our game, talked about, I don't know, matchups or something like that. Instead, they showed some random scores from other teams in the league, and then they showed one play I completed to Odell Beckham Jr. That's pretty much it. What kind of a halftime show is that? Or report, rather. Either way, we've got the ball, and now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking some of them shots downfield. We have the ball here on the 6-yard line again. That's like 3 straight drives. We started on our own 10-yard line pretty much, which is actually kind of nuts. All right, here, same thing we did earlier, but hopefully I don't throw an interception. Sending OBJ deep, looking for Barkley coming across. And... oh, the shoestring tackle out there doing his best Ben Roethlisberger impression, apparently. Wow, New England actually beat Jacksonville 38-34. That would have been a good game. That would have been a really good game. Let's go for the slants here. I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like we've started to stall a little bit on offense, but it's really because we keep starting in our own 10-yard line pretty much. And fire that into my boy. Oh, dude. All right, now we go right up here for, I believe, yeah, let's go for a halfback dive. It's 3rd and inches. I don't care how good their defense is. It's 3rd and inches, boys. You just have to want it more. There you go, Barkley. There we go. Now we go for the hurry up. Now we go for that hurry up, and I would love so much to do a proper play fake. No, I don't want a play fake counter. Play action power O looks fine. And we're going to send Shepard deep. I'm really kind of looking for OBJ or maybe Engram here. And definitely OBJ. Definitely OBJ. I need to feed him more. I need to feed him more, man. Let's go for a flanker dig, which is basically the same idea, but we're going to be going to Evan Engram, I think, this time. Maybe OBJ deep. They're in a zone coverage right now, so it's going to be him versus the safety. And he's way too open. Dude, really? My voice got really high right there. Are you kidding me, though? What the heck? How do you mess up that throw? I've complained about that year after year, though. That's a thing I think that involves the all-Madden difficulty. Occasionally you have a bad throw, which is somewhat realistic, but man, I can make that throw. That was literally playing catch in the backyard when you're 8 years old on Thanksgiving. Like, there's no way you don't make that throw. Like, 10 times out of 10. All my backup receivers are in right now. And we were looking to throw. And slide, buddy. There we go. Good blocking there by Latimer, by the way. I like that. I don't notice the little things. When I see the receivers putting in work, going for those blocks, Hines Ward style, I like it. I appreciate it. I notice it. Good stuff. I think we go back to the run game here, though, right? Let's go back to the run game. My receivers are... oh, the game knows me too well, though. The mesh is right here. It's my favorite play in Madden. I have to try it. I have to try it. But we've got Gallup there. We'll see. We'll see. And Gallup. Oh, no, that's picked. Never mind. Since when, by the way, is Sean Lee a high jumper? Since when is Sean Lee a high jumper? That was nuts. But yeah, he was in. I'm glad that was just not intercepted, though, because that was it's one of those things where you pick a play, and you guys know, like, you like a play so much, and it's worked for you so many times in the past, so you try to force it even though it's not really there. That's what I did right there, and thankfully it was not intercepted. And no! Oh my gosh, I thought the lineman was going to actually cover him and maybe intercept that. Whew. Man, some really bad decisions are being made on this drive right now. Like, 2 really bad passing plays. Now, Ingram, as much as I love that route, we need you running a proper in, and we need you running a smart route so you're actually across the line of scrimmage. Looks like they're blitzing right there, but that should be fine. I mean, that's just going to leave Ingram even more open. And there he is. Get across the line, bud. Get across that line. I ran the smart route and everything. Yeah, he still ran underneath the line of scrimmage for some reason, which is odd, but what are you going to do? All right, and now Dallas has drove down and scored and apparently went for 2. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I guess they wanted to get within field goal range, but now things are concerning. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and I don't know, it feels like we've started to simmer out on offense a little bit. Goodness gracious. Relax there. It's going to be okay. We started to simmer a little bit here. We're starting to fizzle out, and I'm not liking that. I'm not liking it whatsoever. So we're going to try and do our best to get things back on track here with this drive. And it involves relying on Saquon Barkley. That's going to be an inches. That's going to be an inches, right? Oh, no, that's a first down? Okay. Let's go for the dagger anyway, though. And drop back wide open. Give him a nice lob. Let him run to it. There you go, buddy. Good job. Another hurry up, man. Right back to the hurry up. Let's go for... I want the dive again. There it is. I want that dive with Saquon Barkley. It's one of my favorite run plays. Just right up the middle, north-south, easy yards. Works so well in all Madden. Except when they come in from the side there. Although they lost one of their defenders. That could work out for us in the long run. But right now, we're in a situation where we need these 2 yards. We can't really afford to punt off again. I don't want that to happen. I really don't. I was hoping they would go off sides. I believe in Barkley, though. I believe in Barkley on this dive. Get it, buddy. Oh, my goodness. I saw him over there, and how did I know he would not be touched whatsoever? I should have freaking just thrown it, man. I have to believe in myself more and start throwing the football. I really do. But right now, we don't need to throw the ball necessarily, but we in general, right? You guys get what I'm saying. Like, I need to throw the ball more often. I find myself 22 carries to 18 passes. That's why we took off the accelerated clock, by the way. I love the fact that we can actually take the time to run the football. But, and... oh, my goodness, dude. I had a couple of open receivers. Oh... Can I please audible out of this? Game, can I please audible out of this? Is there any way to audible out of this? There's no way to audible out of this. Oh, we wasted time out. So what I did there is, the really open receiver on the previous play was my B receiver. So I held down B because I wanted to fire it into him right before I got sacked, but obviously I got sacked, right? But because I was holding down B and I didn't let go of it in time, the game thought I wanted to do a hurry up and spike the football, which is not what I wanted to do. And now we wasted a timeout here late in the 4th, which is not something I really wanted to do at all. All right, time to throw, though. It is time to throw the football and not make stupid decisions. It's looking like they're doing a cover 3, which means these posts should actually be very open. I think they're going to be very, very open. We're going to see, though. And, yep, they're open. OBJ, hold on to that, dude. You are Odell Beckham Jr. Can you get involved in my offense, please? Like, he's always being, like, double covered and stuff like that. So it's rare that he's very open. So when I do get him the ball, it's like, dude, catch it. I really need him to catch these plays. I really, really need him to catch those passes. All right, they're definitely going to be blitzing, I think. Let's see. And, dude, guys, block! There's 2 of you! Did you guys actually watch that? He just goes through. I mean, I realize he's a really good player. He's one of the best players in the league. But he just goes through, and I have 2 people there, and just, I don't have time to do anything. And now it's punt off the ball. They're getting, oh. I was about to say, they're going to drive down. They're going to score. I'm going to be losing in the fourth quarter without all my timeouts. I'm going to be super frustrated. And my defense held. The New York Football Giants defense has held. Ladies and... Oh, Saquon Barkley. And not only did they hold, but there's a turnover of some sort or a long punt return. I'm not sure which. And now we've got the ball here on their 25-yard line. That is so good. Now what we're going to do here actually is we're going to wait. We're going to play smart here. We're going to wait for the 2-minute warning. And now the Cowboys are going to start using their actual timeouts. And let's see. I want a 2 tight end set. Show me 2 tight ends, please. Come on, game. Don't let me pick it myself. I like to code suggestions. It's so much more convenient. Okay, okay, there it is. All right, they gave me a 2 tight end set out of like the pistol formation, which is not something I wanted. All right, now we're going to go for a halfback smash. The reason why we're doing this is because, as you guys saw, it's really frustrating when they have a linebacker that goes past our left tackle and just hits the running back in the backfield. We're trying to avoid that, so we go for the 2 tight end set because, obviously, you have an extra tight end out there blocking the linebacker. Just makes life easier. And now they have to start using their timeouts. I don't know why they had to block everything out right there, but it's okay. It's okay. Time to run that football. We need 2 tight ends again. There we go. We're going to keep on running the ball. I have a 2 tight end set right now. Waste all their timeouts and then score. Dagger in the heart, man. That's what we're doing here. Going to go to the left here with Saquon Barkley again. Going to try and fake him out just to annoy him. Although I probably shouldn't do that because, oh, here we go. Because more often than not, it seems like it's my own team that has a false start as compared to an offsides. But let's skip past that. It takes way too long showing the entire animation of all that. 2 tight ends, boys. Come on, 2 tight ends. That's what we need right now. There it is. I could actually go for a proper pass play here, and I'll bet you the play I picked would actually work and get Ingram in the end zone, but we're not going to risk it right now, man. We get this 1 first down, it's game over. Like, it's just over. Jonathan Stewart. There's their final timeout. There's their final timeout. It's a 3rd and 3. It is a 3rd and 3. We pick up this first down, we win the game. We don't, I probably do a hurry-up offense because a field goal here doesn't really do us a lot of help, really. It would make it so they can't kick a field goal and tie it for overtime, but I feel like a touchdown is what we actually need here. And we're sending OBJ on the motion. He's going to go for the crossing route, and I feel like it's going to be open, assuming, of course, my team can actually block. In fact, Barkley, can you just, like, pass block for me, please? I really don't want to get sacked here. And here he comes. Dropping back. Wide open. Catch it, and he drops it. That's what I'm telling you, dude. OBJ. Like, I get that he took a big hit, but it seems like every time I tried making a play to the guy, stuff like that happens, which is super frustrating. All right, we're booting a 3, I would assume. And now we're done. Good job. I almost wish that doesn't go so fast. Like, I'm sitting here like, okay, so what's about to happen? Then instantly, everything happens, and like I don't even really have time to react to what just happened. So, recap, we booted the 3. We are up by 6, as you guys can see, and then we held their team, whether it was a 3 and out or it was a turnover of some sort. I'm not sure, but we now have the ball here on the 25-yard line, and technically, we can just run out the clock. I mean, the game's over. We've won. The New York Football Giants are, ladies and gentlemen, 2-0. The Cowboys are now 0-2. I bet you they wish they still had Des Bryant right now. He would have made a big play for them. We're now going to be 1-0 in the division. Very happy about that, man. But as always, going to be padding some of them stats here a little bit. Best we can, anyway. He's hurt. He's hurt, isn't he? I saw him holding his arm. Oh, he's getting back up. Okay. I saw him hold his arm, and I'm not going to lie, my heart sunk a little bit, man. Heart sunk a little bit. Okay, one final run play for you, Saquon. Let's get you some more yards here, buddy. Oh, Jonathan Stewart's in. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to run it regardless. And final play. Don't you fumble, by the way. Imagine if they return the fumble for a touchdown there. It's very unlikely to happen. I say it all the time, but that's, it's good to try and pad your stats a little bit at the end of the game because, oh yeah, show the one catch he made. You want to try and pad stats a little bit because your stats are inherently going to be somewhat unrealistic as compared to the other teams in the league. It's just kind of the nature of, you playing on offense and stuff like that. So, get your carries in best you can. We had 3 takeaways. Good job, D. Goodness gracious. I mean, they outperformed us on offense in the air and on the ground. We got more yards per play, but they did outperform us. But our defense, I mean, they couldn't get by those turnovers. Our defense took the game from them, which is freaking awesome. 70% completion percentage for me this game, by the way, which is pretty nice. 50% there for Dak Prescott. You can't be happy about that. So I went 14 of 20, buck 83, and a touchdown with, of course, my first career interception. Never forget. Never forget. Running the ball. Goodness gracious, dude. Ezekiel Elliott ran all over our defense, but no, he actually didn't fumble. Who did fumble for them? Their fullback fumbled and lost them the ball apparently at one point. Poor guy. Of course, Saquon Barkley there, 21 carries, 76 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Very happy about that. He's gotten 20 carries per game so far as well, which is something I would like to continue going forward. I really like this idea of a balanced attack. I hate when you're watching somebody play Madden, they throw the ball, 90% of the time. I don't know. It's fun to watch the run game develop, but at the same time, it's even more fun because I can't control the run game. Like, I'm only controlling my quarterback, so it's like watching the game unfold in front of you. It's really neat. Sterling Shepard. Of course, Evan Ingram's technically our number one receiver so far early on in the season, but Sterling Shepard has been catching a lot of passes for us, whereas OBJ, he's been struggling, man. He had 3 drops that game. And I know people, every time I do a Madden series, people are always defending the receivers when they drop passes. Look, he took a big hit. I get that. I do. But it's a drop, and I'm still going to be frustrated that as a quarterback, all I can do is hit him in the hands with a ball, and from there, he has to do the rest, right? I mean, OBJ dropped 3 passes right there. He could have easily had a 100-yard game if he actually held on to the ball more often, but that's frustrating. It actually is. But, Evan Ingram there, of course. Don't run screens in Madden 19. It doesn't work. And then Shane Smith, my fullback, who caught my first ever career completion in week 1, also got a catch. So we really didn't spread the ball around all that much here today. But, of course, we did run the ball quite a bit. I mean, my running backs had a combined 27 carries, and I threw the ball 20 times. I also, ran twice, but you guys get the point. Now, let's see here really quickly. We got 2 sacks there for Connor Barwin, and then Harrison Sr. also had 1. We had an interception there from Landon Collins. I think he also had 1. Was it him? Did he have 1 in the last game? I thought he did. Courtney Upshaw as well. Forced fumble and a fumble recovery. Very nice, guys. Very freaking nice. And, of course, Aldrich I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Rosas? I'm not even sure. Either way, perfect. 1 for 1. Very, very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now 2-0 on the season. Thank you so much for tuning in to the second episode of my Madden NFL 19 playthrough. If you enjoyed the video, please drop me a rating. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.